How's it going, guys? Untamed Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel and some more Xdefiant gameplay. The topic I want to talk about is something that always comes up in my mind, especially when I go into TikTok and you hear a certain soundtrack that sounds like this. And every single time when that song plays, it's kind of a sad feeling because it's mostly associated with nostalgia and bringing it shows you images of things you remember seeing as a kid, seeing stores that are no longer there, Blockbuster, Kmart. Actually, just the other day on my fiance and I's anniversary, driving through Bismarck, North Dakota, and I didn't realize that they still had a Kmart building that was there. So that really triggered some nostalgia memories right there. But I just want to say too, this is like a message from someone who's 27 to anyone out there who is watching this, who is like in their early teens, who are in middle school or even elementary school if you're watching this video. And, I just got to say this. I know there's some people out there who are just wanting to get done with school. I mean, I know school's just started, but, eventually that comment will show up eventually saying, oh, I just want to get done with school. I'm sick of school. I hate school. And to me, I wish I was still back in school. I wish I could, go back and do middle school again, go back and do high school again. See some of my old buddies that I haven't seen in about coming up 8 years now, 10 years. Well, in 2026 is when my 10-year reunion thing at my high school is going to be taking place. So it'd be nice to go back and see some old friends. But always, be appreciative of what you're, where you're at right now. You have your youth. I mean, I'm 27, so I guess I kind of have a youth still. I mean, I'm a few years away from my 30s, for crying out loud. I can't believe I'm, just realizing that now. But you're not gonna realize some of the things that happen when you least expect it. Like, I mean, for us, and I know I'm speaking to my age group here, 27, 28, 26, that age range. All of us who were growing up, playing Minecraft when that first came out, way back when. And this is like an example. You're playing with your friend, and you play. Let's say you're playing weeks on end, maybe even years. It's like you have your friend that you always go online with, and it's a group of six. You talk a lot. You're at the cafeteria. You're speaking. I'm at school. After school, let's go play Minecraft. Let's go play this game or whatever. And there comes a point where someone will say or whatever. It's like, all right, let's hop on again tomorrow. And it's like, oh, I got to get off. I got to go do this thing tomorrow. And then, eventually that never comes because, people are, when you reach 15 or 16, you're beginning jobs, you're working somewhere, you don't have time. Your time is now working and doing less gaming, socializing on video games. And then eventually that group of six that you're with turns into a group of three, then two, and it's just you and one other person. And I think that's like the saddest part about growing up eventually, is that when you're in your youth, you're having fun. You're not thinking about the future. You're thinking about the present, what you're doing right now. But then when you get to that future, you start thinking about the past and, thinking about, oh, I should have done this. And you start regretting some stuff. But that's like the saddest thing about it, is that you don't recognize whenever that last time comes about. Your last time, seeing, going through an art class, last time doing this in school, last time hanging out with your 6 friends on Xbox or PlayStation or on PC, playing a game, your last time doing that, it just, it rewinds in your head, and you start, it goes on nonstop or whatever, and you're just like, God, I miss those days. And that is the kind of thought process that always gets to me whenever I hear that music that you listened to early in the video. But again, to everybody who's, well, younger than me, younger than, let's say, 23, be happy with where you're at, because there's gonna be a time where some of your friends that you're hanging out with now, 10 years down the road, you might not have the same, like, conversations with them. You might talk to them maybe once or twice in a year or a month. I remember I used to play with a friend named Alex, and we would game a lot. I mean, he was actually the first person to put a Untamed Gaming channel on YouTube until he stopped putting YouTube, and then I adapted it, and, well, I want to say adopted it, and made it my own. But, sometimes I'll talk to him and be like, hey, remember this time and whatever, and then I'll send him a video of like, hey, remember when we had these clan battles in Black Ops 1, and he'll be laughing or whatever. Then we'll, engage small talk or whatever, and, relive memory lane. But then when the conversation ends, then it's like, okay, well, I said my how you do's and, whatever, and when's the last time I'm going to be talking to you or whatever. So, so in the end of the video, I guess the main point of this video is, to all those who are younger than me, enjoy where you're at right now, because 10 years down the road, you might be thinking about the exact moment where you're in right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Whoever makes, stay awesome. Have a good one out there.